All right, time's now 4:46. Let's get over to Alexandra.
Hey, good morning, and we're looking pretty good this morning. Our temperature is mainly around 70 if you're on the south shore of Lake Pontchartrain, but we have some upper 50s to 60s north of the lake. I'll show you in a second, but what we're looking for today, nice weather, few more clouds than we've seen lately. We've gotten used to bright sunny skies, completely blue skies, and maybe a high cirrus cloud here or there. Today we may see some westerly winds in the upper atmosphere, bringing in just a few more clouds. Still a beautiful day. Slight warm up is expected through Friday, and then it turns cooler and delightful again Saturday and Sunday. Our highs will get cut back to maybe only about 80 degrees or maybe even upper 70s by Sunday. So that'll be a very pleasant and sort of fall-like feel for the weekend. And this whole week ahead, even though it's a little warm, it's actually pretty seasonable temperatures, near average temperatures for this point in early October. Current temperatures upper 50s to about 60 north of the lake, but about 70 for our South Shore spots. Today, highs expected about 83. Should be a pretty nice day. We'll say mostly sunny to partly cloudy. And then tonight, North Shore lows about 60, South Shore low temperatures about 68 or so, and winds continuing from the north at the surface. But look at these clouds indicated by our high resolution model. This is by this afternoon at 3 p.m. This is not going to be a completely gray overcast day, but it might be that kind of high cloud cover where the sky kind of turns that pale blue color and we get a sort of filtered sunlight effect. This model does want to paint in a shower or two, but we just have so little moisture in our atmosphere. We're just not thinking we're actually going to see any rain today. If anything, it will just be a few clouds, I think. Moving into the tropics, there are a couple of spots to watch. Now, something interesting. This wave Invest 91 that we've been watching and not looking like a threat for us, but we've just been watching it since it looks like it's moving into the Caribbean eventually. Its chance for development actually went down. So something to think about with this. Models have not been very aggressive with developing it. I'll show you more in a second. This wave closer to Africa is taking this more northwest movement. This one has a higher chance of development. The next name on the list, Julia and then Carl. So this one might actually become a depression or maybe tropical storm Julia, but it will have some upper level winds that will probably make it pretty short-lived, not expected to be a long-lasting system and staying out over water. Now here's Invest 91L, and note our upper pattern, the GFS and the Euro, showing some development toward the end of the time period here. This is by October 9th. Note also the very south movement or south kind of area in the Caribbean Sea that this will be taking, a more southerly track. And as we look at the computer models, many of them are agreeing, and a lot of them actually keeping it weaker than what you saw with the European and the GFS. So we're not sure whether this will actually develop. It has a low chance in the next 5 days, but it does look like it will be moving that way. And something for us to think about, we are expecting next week a big blocking high over the Gulf and into the northern Caribbean. That's why it would take that more westerly route. So at this point, we still have no tropical threats. Maybe Central America by the end of, well, into next week, but not looking for that anywhere near us. Our 7-day forecast shows the warm up and then the beautiful weekend ahead.